this gun off. This is what I've been using with the extension and a 45. I'll do a roof and stuff with this to see how I like it without the wand. It felt a little different without that 45 elbow. But the shut-off valve that I made last week before last, I'm going to be using it today. Today is the first day that I'm going to be using the 12-volt system. I know some of you guys, that's what you started with, and that's like not a big deal to you. And if it's not, then, you know, so be it. I don't have a $40,000 wash rig to show you today, but today's going to be the first day. This roof's pretty nasty too. I mean, it's pretty gnarly. I priced it a little while back, and they decided to get it done after they seen the test spot that we did. We actually did 2 demos that day. We did one for the wood deck, and then I did one for the roof, and they wanted both of them, so that worked out pretty good. Demos sell. But anyway, today's going to be the first day that I use the 12-volt pump, 5.5 Everflo. I would say I'm a little nervous, but I'm not. I've used this thing around the house just to see how the battery holds up. I got a Group 27 battery, so that should be plenty. Put it on charge last night. Had the green light to say go. So I've crossed off all my T's and dotted all my I's. So, and I've checked this gun out, doing the comparison, the distance comparison the other day. So I'm really not nervous about it at all. I'm really anxious to see how I like it, because I'm used to a gun on a house wash, used to a gun on a roof, used to a gun, period. If I want some action, I gotta pull it. But I do like a shut-off valve, so I'm gonna try it today. It may be for me, it may not be. It may be great not having to, you know, move around and worry about pulling a trigger at the wrong time, because that valve's, you know, it's new, so it's pretty tight to move. So just gonna try it out. What can I do? You know, if I don't like it, I just won't use it, and I'm out, you know, what, 20 bucks maybe? So and then I'm really not even out that. I could use that ball valve somewhere else in the system, whether it be barbing it and putting the shut-off valve somewhere on the hose line, or, you know, whatever. So I really won't be out anything except, well, I won't be out nothing. You know, I mean, it's what I like and what I wanted to try, and I built it. So all the fittings will be can be used. The couplers, the nipples, the reducers, all that stuff is things that can be used when all that stuff that can be used within the soft wash system or anything else. So I'll try it. I'll video it. I'll probably do a time lapse. I'll probably do a time lapse, but I'll also do a just like a real-time video to show you how I like it, how it worked. So I'll hop off here. I'll take some video when I get to the job. Try not to ramble too much. I know nobody wants to hear a bunch of rambling when they just want to see the action. So let me go ahead and hop off here, and I'll holler back at you in a minute. All right, here we are at the house. You can see where I sprayed some before. I got that deck. Try to take a big picture of this as I'm videoing to get the whole thing. These are actually, it's a big roof, but this is actually really easy to shoot. So, but yeah, this is gonna clean up nice. It's gonna look really good when we're done. Take some pictures of plants. Roses shouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, I mean, you can see, I think he said this is about 20-something years old, but it doesn't leak, so why not get it washed? And I think that's it. I can't see the back. Why not get it washed and make it look new again for the life of the roof. So I believe that's all I need. I'm gonna get set up. I sprayed that right there to the left on that right there. I'm gonna put a ladder here, be able to shoot all this, and then I'll go up there and get that. Well, guys, you gotta be prepared for anything. It was a partly cloudy day, and then it started raining. I got most of this done, and it started raining, so I gotta go back up here and look on the back side, see what else I gotta spray on it, and then hopefully this sun will dry everything out and we can get started again. All right, guys, you see this roof, which I'm in that shade, but I'm here. This roof is pretty old, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this was completely black, and we had some rain. I got some of that down there that's just left to clean, but man, this is working good. Using the ball valve, but I'm going to go back down here and hit this a few more times, let it lighten up some more, and finish up. Alright, guys, finishing up on this one. We got, the roof really looks like it's two different colors. This looks like a brown shingle over here and a green over here on the left. All that brown is dead, which, like I said, I think it was just part of the roof. But we came back and hit a few spots. You see once we get a rain, this will really shine. But yeah, it was pretty bad. It's an older roof. It's gonna look amazing. Instead of having to have it replaced, once it rains, it'll all look uniform. But that was a job today. The rain came in. I had to hit the back twice, so I ended up running out of mix. And what little bit I had left at the house that I said I was going to put on the truck the other day, I didn't, procrastinating. I thought, we'll put it on there just in case. Well, I was like, I'm not going to need it. 55 gallons is plenty. And it wasn't, because of the rain. It would have been plenty. So I had to go home, grab this one up. I had transferred into that. And so now I'm just emptying that tank into my big tank. Got my cam lock, hear my pump running. I'll say to my wife, hey, listen. She'll say what, and I'll go. I love the 12-volt system. I love it. The generator's still on the truck, but I've not had it running today. I didn't even bring that backup pump for backup. I said I'm just going to try it and see how it goes. So this roof went exactly the way I thought it would, except for rain coming in. And you can see, you know, from this side here, once we get a good rain, it looks like they had shingles replaced up there. Like those are newer than those. And any black you may see is actually the tar from the shingles. This roof, like I said, it's a little older, but yeah, it's pretty nice. So cleaned up good. This one cleaned up good. Once we get a good rain, it'll look 100 times better, and they should be satisfied with it. The back side that you never see, it was covered too when we shot it. That's the one we had to shoot twice, and happy with how that came out too. So now it's just time to collect this money and get. See ya. I did use a shut-off valve today. It was awesome. I'm used to having a gun. I feel like a gun is like a one-hand operation, to where this one's kind of two, because you gotta hold it in one hand and shut the shut-off valve off. You know, it's
pretty simple, but still, I think if you had one that had a trigger on it like this or like that, that would be good. I like not having a trigger on this today, but yeah, it worked out good. There's no leaks. Everything seemed to do like it was supposed to do, and I was pleased with it. I'll try it on the next few that we do and see how I like it. I loved that I didn't have to hold it, but like I said, it's a two-hand operation instead of one, so it's just really just whatever you like. Guys, if you want to keep your pumps working, you have to do this step right here. You have to rinse them each time you use them. Now, if I'm going to have a couple of jobs, I'm not going to rinse it after each job, but at least after every day, rinse these things out with water. The more you keep them rinsed, the longer they will last for you. See, I got this over here. Pump's still running. It's just getting all that extra water out. Now that it's empty, no more generator running, just this. I love it. This setup, I screwed that up, doesn't look that great, but I needed this to be up about 1.5 inches, so I didn't put a lot of pressure on this. So I just stuck some wood in there real quick to raise it up. Like I said, we're going to end up building a metal skid, but this is working right now. But the upgrade to me for this, I know a lot of you guys already have stuff like that. This is new to me because I've been running a 115 volt electric pump, but to have this, have it plumbed in there, just got the drop tube where it sets in, and I used the ball valve today. Shut it off. I love that. You know, when you're shooting a gun and you're shooting like this, and then you go to cut it off, you can just let go. But once you get to a stopping point on this, you kind of got to shoot it back up and then cut it off. So it was a little different to get used to, but nothing that I can't deal with. I loved it. It was cool. I'm ready to get another one so I can do it again. So, and you know this, I'm sure I showed you before, I have the cam lock on my hose because that left piece there rotted out. So what I do is I just pull off the hose I need and then cam lock it, and I just keep that in the middle or on the side, pull it out, and then it goes right back out of the way. Cam lock it, hook it up, and then I'm ready to roll. But anyway, that's my time for the day. We'll talk to you later.